okay? I'm getting more on this. I'm hearing contracts too. Divorce settlements, I think, for some of you. For others of you, there's going to be some crossover with these messages, not pertaining to love, pertaining to business as well. Something about contracts, any written word. Keep in mind that we are in Mercury retrograde throughout the rest of the month. Communication gets mixed up, okay? Try not to sign contracts. Try not to agree to anything that's brand new that shows up right now. You might be missing something. Words jump off the page. If they don't for you in the month of July and you sign something and you agree to something, you might see a mistake in the next couple months ahead. All right, Aquarius, let's get a little bit more clarity on this. Aquarius in love, July 15th through the end of the month. Okay, for some of you, I'm definitely feeling like there are separations, but you're getting resolution very soon, okay? Wow. If somebody normally calls you, this message comes through so strong about words jumping off the page. Even if you are one, you like to speak in person or you like to speak on the phone, really value those text messages right now and emails. Anything you can get in writing right now is really helpful. There's clarity there for you. But very soon, you'll have enough clarity, especially if you are paying attention to what people are saying to you and writing to you, really reading between the lines, but not going too deep with it, okay? Because this message coming through about words jumping off the page, it's not something you're trying to decipher. It's not about finding missing puzzle pieces, okay? It's really about seeing and zoning in on something obvious. Maybe you missed it before. Somebody slips up. It feels like somebody might slip up. Pay attention to that stuff, okay? That energy is definitely coming through the next 2 weeks. But very soon there's a resolution. For some of you, there's a very happy resolution here. You know, we talked about someone wanting to come back in the full month of Aquarius, full July Aquarius video. Someone may be showing up and telling you that soon. The words that jump off the page may make you very excited and very happy. They may be words you didn't expect your partner was going to come back and say to you. They catch you off guard. But here's this message, center of the reading. Keep an open mind, Aquarius. Something's going down over the next 2 weeks, okay? With these eclipses and Mercury retrograde, I do expect this to get a little bit intense. Keep an open mind if there's love there. If you still love somebody, keep an open mind to them at least communicating with you. I don't want to say absolutely, definitely get back together with anybody this month, because you know what? You still might miss an important piece because of the retrograde. But keep an open mind to communication. Keep an open line of communication, I'm channeling. Keep an open line. Keep the communication going, okay? Don't ice anybody out. Don't ignore anybody unless you are truly, truly over it. If there is still a part of you that's still wondering what could come up here, you know, there's a part of you that's still wanting to go back or take somebody back. If you ice somebody out this month, you might lose them. You might eclipse out of their life permanently, okay? So go into this with an open mind. Don't be reactive at all. Take your time. Self-love. This should be your focus. Self-love for sure. If somebody's words and actions do not align right now, it feels like it's time to walk away from that. That may be the resolution. But look at this. Look at this beautiful message. Very soon, it's clarified by engagement. There's commitment here. I think for some of you, the words that jump off the page will be somebody expressing their love to you, Aquarius. Don't get distracted with people from the past showing up because it's Mercury retrograde. That may be a challenge. You may have more than one person trying to show up here. There's someone coming through, and this could be a very new person. This could be a very new partner. For others of you, this definitely feels like a friend showing up and saying, hey, Aquarius, I have feelings. Can we take this somewhere? For real? Are you interested in a romantic relationship with me? Keep an open mind, even if that is not the kind of person you would typically date and you have friend zoned somebody. You may have a breakthrough here. This feels really beautiful. Somebody showing up and expressing their love to you, especially if it's a surprise. You didn't expect that this person felt this particular way. You thought you were just friends. You may have had a friendship for quite a long time, or it could be somebody new. You don't really know them that well, but there is a connection, but you didn't think it was a romantic one. Those situations come through very positive the second half of the month. Again, I encourage you to wait until, not October, I was going to say August. For some of you, maybe you should take a little bit longer. There's definitely that October energy coming through too. But wait until August if you can before you commit to anybody. Even if you decide to cut off commitments, to separate from somebody, which it doesn't feel like too many of you will be doing at this time. It feels like separations have already occurred as we step into the second half of the month. For the majority of you who needed to separate, it feels like you've been on that, especially over the last month or two. Aquarius, you're cutting ties. You're cutting ties with people who are not in alignment with how quickly you are growing, with how quickly you are on the rise in your careers, on a personal front, okay? But try not to make any big decisions this month. Sit with it. Allow the slowdown of Mercury retrograde. Allow the slowdown to give you a little bit of peace, either stepping out of relationships or starting new ones with anybody. Take your time. That is definitely a big message. And it's all about self-love here. You want to make sure you know exactly who it is that you're committing to. Ooh. You want to make sure you're ready to step away if somebody is about to be eclipsed out. It does feel like if that's the case, Aquarius, this has already happened as you come into July 15th. For some of you, okay, it looks like you may still need to eclipse somebody all the way out. Look at this. Keep an open mind. Middle, center of the reading, clarified by pay attention to the red flags. A couple of messages come through, especially with this. Some of these red flags are going to come through and you're going to catch somebody by what they write to you. They may be texting. You may be the wrong person that they have text, and you get a text message and you're like, so, who's so-and-so? What the hell does this mean? Red flags, pay attention to it. Keep an open mind to the fact that not everybody's showing up, especially from the past. Even if they are expressing their love for you, for some of you, it's like this undying love. Someone just needs you. They want you back, Aquarius. Pay attention to the red flags that are jumping off the page. I'm telling you, I just keep hearing that message over and over and over. For others of you, you have eclipsed this person out already. You know the red flags and you're not going back. Try not to let that keep you from a brand new person who's really beautiful. It does feel like if you're single, even if you are very newly single, okay? Somebody wants a commitment with you and it feels like somebody new is showing up. But you have to have this commitment to self-love, okay? Taking your time is key over the next couple of weeks. Don't rush into anything and don't rush out of anything too quickly. Really sit with it. If these red flags, if this is a situation that's been ongoing for quite some time, Aquarius, you may make a decision to walk away from somebody this month. But for more of you than not, those separations have already occurred. Do expect somebody trying to show back up. And we know who this person is. This is why self-love is always so key, but especially key this month. Okay, so let me hold these up together. There's someone trying to come back, and there's so many red flags surrounding this. To be honest with you, Aquarius, for some of you, this is not somebody you should even entertain having a conversation with. They should be so deep past by now why they think they have another shot with you. The way I feel this energy for you, it blows my mind. What did you do? How could you do something like that and then expect Aquarius to take you back? Obviously, that doesn't apply to everybody and all exes. There are some good people that may show up for you. There may be more than one ex though. But this energy, if you found yourself in a situation like, wow, you did what? And then that person tries to circle back. Those are exes, those red flags. They're almost kind of dangerous. It's so toxic. Be careful of that over the next 2 weeks. Pay attention to words, pay attention to actions. Listen to your intuition. Some people showing up really should not be given a second chance. Now, I want to focus on something more positive. I think you know who I'm talking about here. This person is different. Okay? I'm channeling something here. This is a different party. Keep an open mind. Someone really, really, really may have messed things up badly with you. Don't allow someone else's mistake to prevent you from higher vibing love and a beautiful partner, either now or in the future. If you're really still caught up on this X energy, allow Mercury retrograde and allow these eclipses to finally cut ties with all of that, to cleanse it, and so that you can move on. I'm telling you, Aquarius, as soon as your energy out there in the universe is truly ready, someone's coming through quick. There is a quick reunion with someone really beautiful from your past, or a friend, or a new partner. Pay attention to your emails. Pay attention to your emails and your text messages. There's more than one person coming through in this reading for you, Aquarius. I don't think that surprises you, but crowning your reading is trust. If anybody shows up, whether they're new or there's someone from the past, and they show up and they abused your trust, if it's someone you honestly cannot trust moving forward, this for some of you will apply to friendships too. This isn't just romantic, especially for those of you in really healthy, committed relationships. A lot of this energy is going to apply to friends coming back. Honestly, even some work partners, okay? But people who are very close to you, because it definitely feels close. These are not acquaintances. If you can't trust them wholeheartedly, I'm sorry, Aquarius, it's not going to work for you. Trust has to be at the core. For those of you in committed relationships, it's either you or a partner is going to be dealing with exes trying to come back. And I know, Aquarius, it's really difficult. Pay attention to, okay, this won't apply to everybody, but it comes through strong enough. I'm going to say this. Aquarius, you or your current partner may receive a message from somebody's ex. It could be as simple as a comment or a DM on Instagram. Somehow someone may have found your email or a more personal way to contact you, and they may be talking some shit. This could also apply to friendships, okay? Something about it isn't right. Somebody is a little malicious. Now, if you're in a committed relationship, it doesn't feel like your partner. This really does feel like a separate person. It feels like there's someone really beautiful here, but there's someone on the outside of it that is just, their energy is really, really, really toxic. It could be the ex coming back. It could be somebody else's ex. Do not take those conversations at face value. If you really sit with those messages, like sit without reacting, you're going to see where the holes are. The story isn't good. It's not going to hold up. Trust your partner. If you're in a committed relationship, I feel like your partner is very trustworthy. They're a beautiful soul. Do not let anybody else's drama or rumors or negative intentions come between. Because if you can cleanse that energy, and the eclipses will absolutely not only help you cleanse the energy, but sort of force that energy out. There's higher level commitment here with someone you trust. There's someone trustworthy coming in. What does your intuition tell you when you're around this person? If you're feeling red flags, just step out. It just feels too intense. It just feels too intense. Be very careful with people trying to show back up. But there is very fun energy here for you too, Aquarius. Bottom of the deck, we have flirt. We have attraction and luck. That beautiful, trustworthy soul is worth waiting for. That beautiful partner you've already called in, you know that they were worth waiting for. They were worth letting go of exes. So don't let anybody from the past come in and mess this one up, but go have fun. There is somebody safe here for you. I'm telling you, I get two very different personalities. You may actually deal with more than just two people, but two people come through dominantly. One is a beautiful soul that may kind of shock you. They're not your type, that shows up and they do want to love you. There's something more there. There's something romantic. Even if you're not feeling it, if it's not mutual, respond with so much love and kindness, as I know you would anyway, Aquarius, because it feels like someone has really, really intense feelings about you, and they may put themselves in a very vulnerable position communicating that with you. Okay, so meet them there with so much love. But it does feel like for many of you, you want this. This is definitely something to entertain. But the other one, this one, don't do it. Don't do it. I want you guys to stay in that fun, loving able to trust with ease. I want you guys in that place for the rest of this month going into August, okay? So you have a beautiful month. Just recognize some of this X energy and these red flags. They are a little bit of an obstacle, or could be. But if you're conscious of them, you take your power back, you stand strong in your personal power, no one's messing up anything good for you, whether you're single or you're coupled, okay? There is fun, there is love, and most importantly, it does seem like there's someone around you who's trustworthy, who loves you a whole lot. So hold your head up, enjoy the next couple of weeks. Just keep some of this stuff in mind, okay? To keep yourself protected in the few weeks ahead. But there is still a lot of blessed and a lot of fun energy and a lot of loving energy here too for you, Aquarius.